Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Saturday, December 3rd, if you're watching in real time, but it's also good for whenever you stumble upon it, and you can watch it the day I record it, or if you're in a different time zone than me, it all is lots of variables there. Anyway, one of the things that I am doing though is working my way towards Christmas using silver and gold edged decks to get us there. So another silver edged deck is this really adorable deck by Dame Darcy called the Queen Alice Tarot. And I mean, she is just a really fun artist and author. Let's get this nice shuffle here. Hopefully I'll get a gold deck tomorrow that I can share with you. It should be arriving tomorrow. Maybe the cards will tell me if it will. Okay, let's see what we got. We have the Two of Pentacles. Do we have Two of Pentacles yesterday? A lot of thinking, oh no, Two of Pentacles. Not a lot of thinking, a lot of balancing. This kind of looks like a Jekyll and Hyde moment though, almost. Looking in the mirror. But you know what? Looking in the mirror is a good thing. I was doing an affirmation or listening to an affirmation as I was walking, and one of the affirmations was, I like what I see when I look in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, I like what I see. All right, we have the Death card, nice, transformations, and the Ace of Swords. All right, let's zoom on in and see what we've got. The Death card kind of makes me feel like Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. This looks like a knight falling off its horse. Interesting. When I think of the Death card, in transformation, I often think of beautiful transformations like Cinderella transforming in her dress, or the Beast transforming into a prince. I think in Disney visions, but in transformation can definitely come in great body changes, like physically getting fit, or gaining some muscles or something like that. There can be also spiritual transformations. This looks like something that's going to be, I think what it is, because these are daily readings and there's a bit of mundane to them, so it doesn't always have to be an earth-shattering situation. But when we get major arcana, sometimes it's a little bit stronger than just the minor arcana energy. And this Death card makes me feel like a little bit of a shake-up, like a wake-up call, like realizing, whoa, something shifts inside you, like something makes you see yourself differently. Because I feel like even though Two of Pentacles usually is depicted as, a happy-go-lucky guy juggling stuff, his ship's coming in, everything looks good, he's kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Renaissance man, multitasker, somebody who does lots of things at the same time. It can be a man or a woman, but this is somebody that's just really busy doing a lot of things. But this particular Two of Pentacles is like the image here. It's like, what it is, your image of yourself matching who you really are. Like, are you seeing yourself for who you are? And then there's a realization. It's like, oh, this is who I really am, and this is how I'm going to see myself from now on. Maybe the affirmations finally built up and got to you, and you realized, you know what, this is me. And that's what you're projecting and talk. This is the way you're going to speak of yourself. I feel like the Ace of Swords always being mental energies, things with the mind, and words and truth and honesty and new beginnings. It could be a change that you're making for yourself, where, okay, This is it. From this point on, I'm not going to look at myself and say, oh my gosh, look at that bump on your nose. I'm going to say, oh my gosh, I'm amazing. You are beautiful. This could also to be like, even though it's not explicit, it looks like she's looking in a mirror, right? So there are things, there is like, I haven't tried it really once in a while, but haven't tried it very often, like in a kind of ritualistic way or a habitual way. But that where you look in the mirror, like mirror work, where you look in the mirror and you tell yourself how good you feel about yourself or how you like yourself. So, I mean, we all have our issues. We all have, it's like, of course, we don't have to be in complete denial, but there's definitely wonderful things we like about ourselves. And just the very fact that, you know, we have these gifts, we have our bodies, we can work, we have hands that we can use, and we can have eyes to see. These things are like, sometimes we take them for granted, and so I feel like we can be grateful for them as we look at our beautiful images in the mirror. You know, on our good days and our bad days, we can be grateful that we can see ourselves for one, that we have, you know, we have a mind, we have a body, we have all the good things that we have, right? You know, so just, but also, you know, there is also like an appreciation. Like, I feel like sometimes people make changes, or like let's say for instance you're losing weight, but you don't even notice it in yourself because you know you're in your own body and you don't always notice these things, but people will notice it, and sometimes you blow it off, you know, when they're like, oh, they don't really know what's going on with me. But then you look at yourself and like, wow, I do look a little bit different. I do look, or if you're doing skin treatment, whatever the heck it is, you know, and it doesn't have to be just a physical thing. Just acknowledge the changes that you've made. Acknowledge the progress in your life and speak well of yourself outwardly and inwardly. And I think that pretty much sums it up. This is about speaking well of yourself and just keep continuing that. I think this is a new habit you're going to form. So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.